Welcome to Amit Thinks YouTube channel. In this video course, learn VirtualBox and its concepts. Oracle VirtualBox is a cross-platform virtualization software. It allows a user to run multiple operating systems on a single system at the same time. These multiple operating systems can be Microsoft Windows, macOS, Linux, and even Solaris. The VirtualBox has two versions, the base pack version and extension pack. The base pack consists of all the open source components. We will understand and learn the same open source VirtualBox version. In this quick course, we have covered the following lessons with live running examples. Let's start with the first lesson. Hello guys, welcome to Amit Thinks. In this video, we will learn what is VirtualBox, why we need it with an example. Let's see. So VirtualBox is owned by Oracle. It is a cross-platform software that works on Windows, Linux and Mac. If you want to run more than one operating system on your current system at the same time, you can use VirtualBox software. Okay, so let's say you have a Windows system and you want to install Linux in it and another Windows system in it and Mac OS in it, even Solaris, you can use VirtualBox. So the VirtualBox is having two versions, base pack and extension pack. Okay, we will be using the base pack, which is free and open source. Okay, so what we'll do, we have a Windows system right now, so that is known as host machine because it will be hosting all the other operating system using VirtualBox. So we'll be installing VirtualBox on our Windows system, so that will be host machine, and within that, within VirtualBox, we'll be installing Ubuntu Linux, that is our guest machine. So this is something which we have created to make it easy to understand the concept. Okay, so let us first begin with the installation of VirtualBox, then we will install Linux in it and learn all about how we can work around the host machine as well as the guest machine on VirtualBox. Thank you for watching the video. Hello friends, welcome to Amit Thinks. In this video we will see how we can download and install VirtualBox on Windows 10 operating system. So what is VirtualBox? VirtualBox is a free and open source software through which you can easily install different operating systems on your native OS. That is, I am having Windows 10 here, as you can see. In this OS, I can easily install different virtual machines. That is, I can install Ubuntu Solaris on this. With that, I can easily install different flavors of Ubuntu on a single machine with Windows as the native OS. I can install different Linux flavors, that is Fedora, Ubuntu, Linux Mint in this, even if I am having Windows. For that, I need to add a software here in which I'll install Ubuntu, so that both are not getting confused, both the OSs won't get confused. For that, this software is known as VirtualBox. To download it, go to Google, type VirtualBox. Here you can see the information is visible. It is a free and open source software. The current version is 6.1.4. Right now I am having a native machine as Windows 10, so I'll click on download to download the Windows version of Oracle VM VirtualBox. Now you can see the option is visible. Here the platform packages are visible for 4 OSs. I'll click on downloads here. The current version is 6.1.4. So here the download option is visible. I'll click on Windows host here to download the Windows OS, to download the Windows version of VirtualBox. Here you can see the download has begun. The software is downloaded, VirtualBox 6.1.4. Now I'll double click on it to install it. Now the wizard is visible. Click on next. On clicking next, if you are a newbie user, just keep all the options as it is, but you can change the path. The default location would be under program files. You can change it from browse here. I'll keep it the same. Now I'll click on next. Here you can change the option. Simple. If you want a start menu entry, select this. If you want a shortcut, in the quick launch bar and the register file association, then check it. I'll keep the default and click on next. Now the installation will begin. Click on yes. Click install. This will begin the installation. Now click on install here. Now it is writing the registry values which we have set under the checkbox option, if you remember. Now the installation is complete. The default is if we want to start it right now. Yes, we want to start it. So click on finish. If you don't want to set that option, click on start and your Oracle would be visible here to open it. Now it is opening. Remember, you would be needing the ISO file for the OS. Let's say you want to install Fedora here. So we would be needing the ISO file. The ISO files are freely available on their respective websites, for example, Ubuntu and Fedora. So click on new here. Let's say we want to add Linux OS under on our current OS using VirtualBox. So I'll set it here. Let's say I'll go for Fedora. Name I'll set Fedora 2020 and the machine folder where the new VirtualBox data will get saved. I'll click on next here. Here you can set the memory and here you can set the virtual disk, virtual hard disk. If you have no idea about all this, then keep it as default. So in this video we saw how we can easily download and install VirtualBox on Windows 10 OS so that we can set up different OSs on our Windows 10 operating system. You can install VirtualBox on Linux as well as Mac, or you can also install it on Solaris. This will allow you to install different operating systems on your native machine. That is, right now I'm having Windows 10 as my native machine and I installed VirtualBox. Now in that, with an IOC file, I can easily install Linux OS in it. That is Ubuntu, Fedora or any other Linux distribution. In this video, we will see how we can easily download and install VirtualBox on Windows 11. VirtualBox is free and open source. So to install it on Windows 11, you need to first download it. So let's go to the browser. I am using Chrome. You can use any browser. On reaching Chrome, on Google type VirtualBox. Here it is, guys. Press enter. On pressing enter, you can see the official website is visible. Click on it. So VirtualBox is owned by Oracle and the same is visible. So after reaching the website, just click on downloads from here. So we will also add this link in the description of this video. Now herein you can see VirtualBox for Windows, Mac and Linux are visible, for Solaris also. We want for Windows, so I'll click on here. So the download started. It's only 103 MB. You need to wait for a few seconds. Let's wait. So guys, as you can see here, the exe file has been downloaded by us. Now double click on it to install. Minimize this. So guys, the setup started. Here you can see. Click on next. And here is the custom setup. You need to keep all of these default. If you want to change the location, you can click on browse from here, but I'll keep the default. It will get installed under program files and Oracle directory. Under that, VirtualBox directory will get created. So let's click on next. Here you can see custom setup again. Yes, I want to create a startup menu, shortcut and register file associations, which are good to go. The default, click on next. This will reset our network connection. It's fine, no problem. Click on yes. Ready to install, click on install. That's it. Now the installation started. Wait for a few seconds. Yes, click on yes. Yes, I want to install this device software. Click on install. Here you can see we have successfully installed it. It will automatically start Oracle VM. If you don't want to start it now, uncheck this and click on finish. Now you can see desktop shortcut got created. You can double click on it to open. Herein you can go to start and type Oracle VM and you can easily open it from here. Herein you can see you click on open to open it. Herein you can see. So guys, in this video we saw how we can easily download and install VirtualBox on Windows 11. Hello friends, welcome to Amit Things. In this video we will see how we can install Ubuntu on VirtualBox in Windows 10. So Ubuntu 20.04 released. It is for LTS, that is long-term support. You can expect around 2 years for support. download it and install on your Windows using VirtualBox. At first, you need to know what is VirtualBox. VirtualBox is a software through which you can install various operating systems on your host system. So right now our host system is Windows. On Windows, we'll be installing different operating systems. Right now, the installation will be on Ubuntu. So at first, we need to download and install VirtualBox. So we already installed it in another video. Here you can see the shortcut. So we have added the video link in the description so that you can easily go and install Oracle VM VirtualBox on Windows 10. So now we need Ubuntu ISO file so that we can install it on Oracle VM. Go to your favorite browser, type Ubuntu. On typing, the official website is visible, ubuntu.com. Click on it. Now here, downloads. Keep the cursor, Ubuntu desktop 20.04 LTS long-term support. This is what we want. I'll click. On clicking, now the download should begin. On the left, you can see the download has begun, ISO file. I'll pause it because we have already downloaded it. So here's the location. We downloaded it under downloads. We have saved it. Now I'll minimize this window. Now open Oracle VM, double click. So now we have opened VirtualBox. Here, click the new button. Now I need to add the name of the operating system. So our operating system is Ubuntu 20.04.01. So we have added the name. Now the machine folder it has created on its own. It's under C users Amit directory VirtualBox, and under that it will add all the files for the virtual machine. It has detected on its own it's Linux and Ubuntu 64-bit. Click on next. Here you need to set the memory for your virtual machine. I have added around, it's fine till the mark, it's around 9 to 10 GB, so it's fine. You have set this for your virtual machine, that is Ubuntu. Now next, here keep the default. It will create a virtual hard disk. Keep the default and click on create. Now hard disk file type, keep the default, click on next. Now you can see physical hard disk. Want a dynamically allocated or a fixed size? It's good to go for dynamically allocated because it will only take the space if it's needed. That is only if it is required. I'll go for dynamically allocated. Click on next. Now guys, here's the file location and size. It will by default go under user Amit VirtualBox directory. If you remember the machine folder, under that the folder will get created and the files will go inside. Now it is asking to set the size. So this size is the amount of file data that the virtual machine will be able to store on the hard disk. I'll mention a good size. I guess this is fine, around 50 GB. Click on create. Now you can see Ubuntu 20.04 is visible. Select this and click on settings. Now we have reached the settings. Here the name was the same, type, version. We saw this before. Keep the same. Click on advanced. On clicking advanced, the snapshot folder is the same directory, so keep as it is. Shared clipboard. Keep both of them bidirectional so that you can drag and drop and share clipboard, copy text and share it from your host machine to the guest and from guest to the host. Here the host machine is Windows and the guest machine is Linux Ubuntu. Now click on system. Keep this as it is. Go to processor. Here set a good amount of processor so that there are no speed issues. So I'll give 3 CPUs out of 4. Now go to display, screen display, remote display recording. Keep the same default. Go to storage. Now under storage, here go to controller, empty. From here, select choose a disk file. Click on it. And from here, you need to upload the ISO file. We saved under downloads. Here it is. Click on open. Now you can see the same file. It is taking from downloads. Click on OK. So now place the cursor here. We have done the settings. Now click on start. Now here select the startup disk. So now we have selected the ISO file. Now click on start. So now the Ubuntu will start. Close the warning sign. Now it is checking and it will begin with Ubuntu in a few seconds. So the installation has started for Ubuntu on VirtualBox. Now select the language. I'll select English. Now click on install Ubuntu. Here you need to select the keyboard layout. My keyboard layout is the same. Keep it as it is. You can change from here and here. Now I'll click on continue. So it is asking that which apps you want to install. I'll keep the same normal installation. That will install the browser as well, utilities, games, media players normal, and office software as well. Other options keep the same. Updates. Yes, I want to download update while installing Ubuntu. With that, to avoid any issue, select this option. It will install the third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi. So there won't be any issue after the installation. Now after selecting all three options, click on continue. So guys, here you can see the installation type. Here you need to keep the default, erase this and install Ubuntu. So this won't erase your Windows system files or Windows system. It is talking about only the VirtualBox data. So here keep the default and select install now. Okay, so if you continue, the changes listed below will be written to the disk. Yes, it's fine because we are talking about VirtualBox right now. Click on continue. So guys, now you can set the location. Here it has detected on its own. So I'll keep as it is and click on continue. If you want to change, just need to keep the cursor here or here, your exact location. Click on continue. So guys, now you can see we have successfully installed Ubuntu. Now you need to add the name, computer's name as well as username and password. Now I'll add the name of the system, Ubuntu. Password, let's type the password. Make a strong password. Now login automatically, require my password to login. Yes, I want a password. I'll click on continue. Now the final steps are going on. So guys, as you can see here, the installation is complete. Now I need to restart as mentioned here. I'll click on restart now. Now press enter. So it is restarted now. Click here. Enter the password you entered. Press enter. So guys, we installed Ubuntu successfully, and after restarting and login, this is the screen which will be visible. So we are inside the Ubuntu operating system. Now after installation, you can see we are unable to maximize this window. There is no arrow key available on all the sides. So this is an issue. How we will fix it? We will go to terminal and add some command. This will install your VirtualBox guest editions, which is useful so that you can easily maximize the screen. Now go to terminal, click here, applications. Here type terminal, click on it. Now we have typed the command, press enter, enter the password. Now press yes. Do you want to continue? Yes. Press Y and press enter. Now it will install the package. So guys, the package is installed. Now we will close it. After that, go to the devices menu, click on insert guest editions, CD image. Now here you can see it is intended to automatically start. Yes, we want to run, click on run. Enter the password. Now the modules are getting installed. Press enter now. Here you can see we need to restart now so that this works. To restart, click here, power off logout, power off, here restart. So guys, click here. Now enter the password, press enter. So guys, now you can see we can successfully maximize it. So we have successfully maximized it using the commands which install VirtualBox guest edition. In this video we will see how we can increase or decrease, that is change the memory, the base memory of a guest virtual machine on our host Windows. So for that we have installed VirtualBox. So here you can see the shortcut, double click. So as you can see here, right now our host machine is Windows, and on Windows host machine we have installed Ubuntu as our guest machine using VirtualBox. So to change the memory, right now you can see the memory is 3072 MB. We can change it. Select the OS and click on settings. On clicking go to systems, here you can see the base memory which we saw here, 3072 MB. The same is visible here. It's around 12 KB, that is the system supports 12 GB. Now you can easily change it from here. 1 GB is equal to 1024 MB, so this is around 6 GB. You can easily change it and click on OK. This is a toggle button, you can easily decrease or increase it. So guys, this is an easier way to do. You should have ample amount of memory on virtual machine as well, so that it is easier for you to run your programs on virtual. So guys, thank you for watching the video. Hope you liked it. In this video, we will see how we can create a desktop shortcut for the guest machine. So you have multiple guest machines in your VirtualBox, let's say. So why you need to open it again and again? You can directly create a desktop shortcut for it. Like I am having a single guest OS right now on my Windows, that will be host OS. So I'll just right click on my guest OS, that is Ubuntu right now. And I'll just click on create shortcut on desktop. That's it. Now let's see the desktop. Now here it is. We have created a desktop shortcut for our guest OS, that is Ubuntu here. Thank you for watching the video. In this video, we will learn how we can easily enable audio on guest operating system. So here we have our Ubuntu guest OS on our host OS, that is Windows VirtualBox. So we want to enable audio here. Obviously without an audio, an OS is of no use. So for our guest OS audio, right click here, because Ubuntu is our guest OS. Click settings. Now herein under settings, go to audio and enable this. That's it. We already enabled it. Rest keep as it is. Enable audio and click on OK. That's it. So guys, in this video we saw how we can enable audio on guest OS. Thank you for watching the video. In this video we will see how we can easily delete a virtual machine on VirtualBox. Let's open VirtualBox first. Go to start, type VirtualBox. Here it is, Oracle VirtualBox. Click on it to open. Guys, on clicking you can see we have two virtual machines, that is Ubuntu and Windows 7. Let's say we need to remove Windows 7. So to remove any virtual machine, you need to just right click and from here just click on remove. It will ask you, do you want to remove it? Any data in it will get vanished. Yes, we want to delete the entire Windows 7 virtual machine. With that we also want to delete all the files. I'll click on delete all files. This will delete Windows 7 virtual machine from VirtualBox. When you will close it, now try to open it again. Click on it. Now you can see only one virtual machine is visible because we just deleted Windows 7 virtual machine. In this way guys, you can easily remove any virtual machine. You can easily delete any virtual machine from VirtualBox. If you want to delete this, right click and just click on remove. So guys, in this video we saw how we can easily check all the virtual machines on our VirtualBox. With that we saw how we can remove any virtual machine. So guys, thank you for watching the video. In this video we will see how we can easily enable clipboard sharing and drag and drop functionality between host machine and the virtual machine. For that, right now our host is Windows and our virtual machine which we created in VirtualBox is Ubuntu. Double click on VirtualBox. Now you can see we have installed Ubuntu under our host machine Windows. Now select this, click on settings. Now on selecting, the genre settings is visible. Here click on advanced. Shared clipboard setting, what do you want to set, from host to guest, from guest to host, or both ways? Both ways is a great option. This is what you wanted, bidirectional, and the same for drag and drop. That's it. After that, you need to click on OK. Now when you will log into this, you will be able to drag and drop folders from the host machine Windows to VM, and from VM to your Windows. In the same way that works for clipboard, that is, if you're, let's say you have copied any text from here, you can easily paste it under Ubuntu, and for Ubuntu the same goes for Windows. So both ways bidirectional we have set. So guys, in this small video we saw how we can easily enable sharing between host machine and VM and enabling the clipboard and drag and drop functionalities. In this video we will learn how we can set the dark theme on VirtualBox. So right now here is a VirtualBox. It is under light theme. We need to change it to the dark theme. Go to File, click Preferences. Now click Interface. Here is the color theme. Follow system settings. The default was light, so I'll go for dark and click OK. Now it will set after restarting. Close it. After closing, go to Start. Type VirtualBox. Here it is. Click Open. Now here it is, our dark theme for VirtualBox. So guys, in this video we saw how we can easily set the dark or light theme on VirtualBox. Thank you for watching the video. In this video we will see how we can check for updates on VirtualBox. Okay, so if the VirtualBox will update, it will show. For that, go to File, click on Check for Updates. Here it is, New Version Found. I'll click on it. 7.0.10 is available. Click here. It is downloading. Downloaded successfully. Now what I'll do, I'll just click on it, or right click and click Open. Click Next. Keep it as it is. Next. Click Yes. Yes. Install. You can minimize this. You need to close VirtualBox. Now click Retry. Click Retry again. Click Finish. Click Finish, it will start. Here it is, we have updated it. Go to File. Click Check for Updates. Nothing to update, we have updated successfully. Thank you for watching the video. In this video we will see how we can easily change the language on VirtualBox. So we have opened our VirtualBox. It is English right now. You can see here File, Machine Snapshot, Take, Properties. Under Menu also. So how we can change it? Go to File, click Preferences. Now go to Language. Here and we have English, that is built in. Let's say you want to go for Italiano, that is from Italy. Click OK. Now you can see it is completely changed to Italiano, Italy language, Italy's official language. If you want to change it again, click on the first one, click on the fourth one, which is language, and here and select English again, the first. click OK. Now it will change to English. So guys, in this video we saw how we can change the language on Oracle VM VirtualBox. Thank you for watching the video. In this video we will learn how to change the font on Oracle VM VirtualBox. Here is a VirtualBox. Go to File, click Preferences. Now here in go to Display, and you can see font scaling is visible 100%. If you want to increase the font, I'll keep it to 160 and click OK. Now you can see the difference in the entire UI of VirtualBox. The font of VirtualBox, okay. You can see the font increased everywhere else. If you want to change it again, go to Preferences, Display, and just set it to 100. That's it. Click OK. It will be the same. Here it is. So guys, in this video we saw how we can scale the font, increase the font on Oracle VM. Thank you for watching the video.